So it's good, everybody. We're going to treat ourselves to some features since we have the rooms to ourselves right now. And just going to play a few games, whatnot, in NBA. Get some rally racing and whatnot. You know what I mean? But I faced attributes on the NBA. And let's launch that. Let's sign in first. And then, let's go ahead and do that. Just hurry up and do this here. Turn it up a little bit. Alright, we're not that good in this. We're going to probably start playing 2-on-2s, but I don't want to make any excuses for myself. Well, let's just play an old team versus an old team. That way, or whatever. So I'll play right now. Should be good to go. Why not? And this sign's in. We'll do that. Whatever. Let's go. Slider. And I fixed these to be a little more better, more tailored to like what I'm good at and stuff. You know what I mean? Inside shot. Maybe I should put it on that. It should be like 65. And then like Duncan Traffic. You know, ball security. Let's do like maybe 70 on that. Passing speed. Let's do like 80 on that. Contact, shot success. Let's do like a 75, 70 on that. Alley-oop success. Let's do like a 60 on that, 65 on that. Let's do like 70 on that. Let's do pass accuracy. Let's do like a 75 on that pass accuracy. Let's do like an 80 on that. Dunk and traffic. Let's do like dunk course. I don't know that good. So let's be wrong. Dunk and traffic frequency. Let's do like a 65. 65. And, you know, with all the metaphysics itself. So, given that, right? And let's see, that. Okay, so let's just go. Let's play now then. And then, and I was trying to beat the Warriors, but I'm really not feeling that. But, so let's go back. Let's go right to here. And let's play the Spurs, right? But let's play like the old Spurs or something like that. All-time Spurs of the 97, 98s. You know what I mean? Let's play that. Like, oh, for real, you know what I mean? Like, oh, for real. Alright, we'll play Religic now. But we're just kind of like, can't keep up with the young guys.
The 2K Sports pregame show. Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh, you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, coming into tonight, a couple of goals they have. Stay aggressive on both ends, but also play with efficiency. It's a delicate balance, but they know it's the key to playing their best ball. Tonight we get to watch DeMar DeRozan, one of the more prolific scorers in the game, and Shaq, he's doing it without being a major three-point threat.
MRA is always interesting when a guy's getting it done in different ways. MRA stands for mid-range assassin, in case you know. Okay. And excellent on that shot.
Well, he draws the defenders off the double team. The dribble penetration is great.
What? Hey, come on. You're doing so many D's and B's there, man. I can't understand.
Well,
so what's he doing?
He's drawing double teams.
And how's his dribble penetration for DeMar DeRozan?
You almost
bobbled that one too.
Yeah,
I almost bobbled the dribble.
The dribble penetration by DeMar DeRozan. That's pretty impressive. That's why I was trying to get it all out.
Yeah. You know a guy who never has any trouble getting any of those words out?
Who are you talking about?
Kevin Harlan.
Y'all got me again.
Yeah,
I forgot who
you're forgetting about Kevin Harlan. Yeah.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
I was like, come on, man. I'm gonna put the sound.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Chicago Bulls. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, DeRozan and Aldridge, the talented forward duo. White is out there with Murray, and it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Jordan kicks to Armstrong, back to Jordan. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Murray with it. Pass to Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Now the Bulls with it, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. He said we've been playing some of our best offense of late. Not many mistakes. Guys are spacing the floor, setting solid screens, moving the ball. Really can't ask much more from them on that end. Kevin obviously wants that to continue tonight.
Thanks a lot, David. Their focus is going to be on good shot selection here early, guys.
And it's going to take a team effort. They can't have guys going solo and getting themselves into tough one-on-one situations.
It wouldn't hurt to focus on their low post game. It doesn't get any more high percentage than those easy looks in tight. This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. So the wing on the left, Aldridge, wide open, he fires. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they had a solid start offensively.
Unloads from 9. It's tipped. They push it up 4 on 3. Pippen with the steal. And stolen by Murray. Moving it up. Finished off the break.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrifically passed.
Jordan inside. White covering. Far right. And no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Murray, the pass to White. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Jordan can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Bulls on D, trailing by 4. DeRozan, that's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Jordan to halt the run, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Now, here's Aldridge. From 13, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
If you go by pure analytics, there is an argument to be made for that. This time, doesn't work out. Uh-oh, starting out in rhythm. That's 4 out of 5 he's hit, and we're only in quarter number 1.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside DeRozan. And another basket for San Antonio.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Michael Jordan on the wing. lays it up off the glass. Jordan's got 11. And here is Murray. Passes it to DeRozan. Shoots over Pippen, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
He didn't beat the buzzer.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. And I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll be back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
John Paxson is out there with Jordan. Then it's King. Then it's Pippen. And it's Williams at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. San Antonio leading by 4. Now Mills. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game. And the technical free throw is good. To the inside. Here's Gay. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Here's Jordan. And it falls over the rim and in. Jordan's got 13.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Stolen by Pippen.
Oh, what up?
Jordan inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor. But that does take a lot of discipline.
San Antonio making a switch here. Bairton is checked in. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Bulls trail by 8. Offside Pippen. Outside for Jordan. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Here's San Antonio. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Pippen with the steal. Now the fast break. King with the ball. And that one drops. King's got his first basket.
Well, that's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
Spurs leading by 6. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. A shot's good by Mills.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. Pass to Paxson. The 19-foot shot, and he hits the jump shot. Here is Forbes. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jordan. King, the pass to Pippen, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
And Forbes kicks to Aldridge. 13 feet away. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
Well, it's not just the size, it's the natural feel for the mid-range game. Not everyone has it.
Here's Jordan, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
Great effort there. Aldridge sniffs out the shot, sends it back.
And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 7. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jacks up a 3. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. Right side, Jordan. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Spurs out in front. They lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. In the second quarter, they made it look easy. They played well at both ends of the court, and suddenly, they're sitting on a 9-point lead here at halftime. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling. Like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle stat.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
Bulls trail by 9. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. DeRozan and Aldridge, the talented forward duo. Murray out there with White. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Murray surveying the D. Out left of the wing. Here's White. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
Armstrong. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Spurs leading by 8. Murray outside. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Bulls trail by 10 to the right side. Here's Cartwright. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Jordan against White. Teardrop shot. The shot by Jordan, no good. San Antonio leading by 12. Here's DeRozan, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
Chicago making a switch here. Purdue's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Hayes checked in. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Shoots over White. Score of the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Murray, the pass to Purtle. Here's White. It's good from long range. White's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Armstrong missing. Armstrong's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's White. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
White against Jordan. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Murray kicks to Gay. Launches it. Good. And the assist goes to Murray. And it's 7 points for Rudy Gay.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Murray, the pass to Gay. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Pippen.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan. It allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
Purdue with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And then Gay with the dunk.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim. Has his man, just misses with the pass. Not sure what happened on that play.
There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. He kicks to Murray. Now here is Pirtle. He's guarded by Purdue. The pass to Gay. Here's DeRozan. It's all in by the Bulls. From deep, Jordan gets the three-pointer to fall. Jordan's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Murray right side. Takes a 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's San Antonio taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brett is out there with Pippen. And it's B.J. Armstrong. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Cartwright in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. the Bulls now. Right side, Jordan. And it's in there. Jordan's got 26 points. So it's the Spurs now. Now, here's DeRozan. Pass to Aldridge. No one near him. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. The drive by Jordan. Up and in on the layup. And he has 28 points for the game.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
San Antonio leading by 19. Murray outside. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Armstrong. No good off the front iron.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
Armstrong against Murray. Inside, and Aldridge slams it in.
Wow, Aldridge attacking the rack. I love it.
Chicago calls timeout. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, because he's been killing them all night. They are struggling to find an answer.
Travis Bertans checks in for Rudy Gay. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Jordan against Bellinelli. Poke loose. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. San Antonio with the ball. Outside DeRozan. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Jordan can't get it to go.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense.
Down low, here's Bellinelli. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
Count it.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Here's San Antonio. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Hurdle is checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Paxson. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like to see that. Taking it up strong in traffic.
1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's San Antonio to the middle. Here's Pertins and the powerful one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Purdue knocked down by the 7-footer Purdue.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Mills looking it over. Wide open. Purdue with the rebound. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Passes to Bellinelli. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shots good by Mills.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
The clock now can just run out for the Spurs.
Takes it out. Takes it out.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in.